we have been advertising and asking people to come to the highway garage for a personal tour. And Dan, I think you told me that you actually did go to the garage and take
Oh, yeah,
a
it's
tour.
very informative.
Good, good, I'm glad. And I would urge people to continue to sign up for that. You will be running those tours well beyond next Thursday, probably into March and April, so that opportunity is still there. For those who haven't been able to make the appointment, we have also included a video on the town website so you can take a virtual tour. Of course, there's nothing quite as good as going to the facility itself and having our illustrious highway superintendent give his personalized tour. But again, not everyone has access to a computer, not everyone knows about it, and I will admit that I have not gone to our website to watch this virtual tour myself, because I've spent a lot of time in the highway garage, so I didn't do that. But I actually asked if it was possible that we could play that video tonight, so that those who are sitting home watching the meeting can actually see it here on the screen. And I will tell you that it's got some music to it and not any narration, so you might be fiddling around with the sound on your television trying to get the audio and find out where the narration is. It's not there, I'm sorry. But Mary is going to help us in areas where she feels it's appropriate, and Councilman Abbott might have a few comments, but let's all take a look at it together. Thanks.
Are you getting these lights? Oh, sure.
Karen, would dimming the lights would be helpful?
John, you don't have to memorize?
I know it'll help us see it better.
Help us.
Yeah.
There we go.
Way.
Thank you.
I can just talk, okay, I'll just talk over the tour. So the orange highlighted area is where the highway facility is and will remain. It's off of Hard Road north of 104. It's approximately 28 acres in total. Currently there's a lot of deficiencies and concerns with how the building is in its condition. There's a lot of electrical concerns. We've just been kind of splicing and adding on as the department's grown, so that's definitely a concern for our staff. There's structural issues with the building. The building itself houses 14 mainline dump trucks, which are also used for plowing. They're valued at $4 million, and we've got this building that looks like it's within years of failing at this point. It's drastically undersized. It was designed for up to 18 staff, and now there's over 40. It's very piecemeal and just inefficient in the layout. It's worn out. It's really a facility that's used 24/7 in our community, so it's always busy with staff in and out of the building. As you can see Pat there in the locker room, I don't even know if you can call it a locker room, but it's supposed to be a changing area for the gentlemen who work there and go out and get wet and dirty after leaves or cold after a plow run. So another main issue is that the restroom facilities are very undersized. There's only three areas for a man to use the bathroom, and when they're going in and out on plow runs, there's 18 of them that are trying to do that quickly before hitting the roads again. So overall, it's not centralized, it's insufficient with the space, and it's inefficient with the parking. If you do the tour, it's really impressive to see just how crowded that main garage is with the plows on the trucks right now. You're literally swerving in and out to get from one end of the building to another. And then in the Cliff Jones building, just because of the amount of equipment that we have to keep the facilities and the stormwater and everything else highway does for us going, they have to park trucks in front of other trucks, so getting them out can be shifting a lot of equipment around just to get to the piece that they need. So it wastes time and energy to try and get to what they need to get to. So this is another picture of the Cliffy Jones building, which is remaining. It will have improvements to the fire suppression will be added and the electrical services will be updated, so we'll be able to keep that space, which is a great aspect of the project. This is just, what? I can't, it's all automated.
So one of the things we will be able to do is remain functioning while the construction's going on. We'll be able to use the facilities that we have.
Exactly, and if this is a project that just keeps getting kicked down the road, then it's going to come to a point where we're at a point of failure and we're investing millions of dollars in a temporary facility that will probably hinder our operations. So doing it now is really important so that we can use that existing facility and not have to waste tax dollars on temporary, and will be fully functional the whole time that the new building is being constructed. So again, this is a layout of the new facility with the new building going on the south end of the existing parcel. The newly acquired parcel to the north will be storage area. So really the goal of this is to create efficient and safe spaces to work during all seasons, protect the equipment from the elements and extend the life of the equipment and reduce the maintenance. Maximize our ability to do in-house repairs and maintenance. There's very talented mechanics that are working from the highway facility, but some of the tools and cranes and the layout limits their ability to do everything that they have potential to do. Definitely prioritizing in the design the lowest impact as possible to adjacent properties. So we're reviewing the traffic, noise, odor, and stormwater that goes along with the project. The stormwater will be, there'll be a facility on the north parcel, which will be like a storage yard, and then there'll also be stormwater on the existing parcel that will be enhanced from what we have now. The preliminary facility layout emphasizes truck traffic flow to make sure that it's an efficient path in and out of the facility for the workers, as well as for the community to come and stop at the department. It minimizes impacts to existing facilities and then maximizes the future use of existing and proposed buildings. This is color-coded to show the areas, green, that single entrance and exit to make it more energy efficient. The 30 truck spaces in the orange garage area, 6-bay mechanic shop, locker and break rooms and conference room for the staff, and then the admin office in the front area for visitors. This is another shot of the maintenance bays. They'll be able to service 6 vehicles at a time, and they put in a lot of work coming up with the most efficient way of placing the crane and other equipment to get to be able to maintain what they have. This is the southern portion of the admin space, so it's showing the conference room, the reception area, a large break room for up to 50 staff, the men and women's locker room, and a few different offices. And then the administration office, conference room for 15 to 20 people, which will not only be a great benefit to the highway facility, but also for all the other departments in town to have a place to go if they have to do a training. There's a secure area for the entrance, larger workspace for their office managers and clerk and the superintendents and the foremen. So we're at the next steps. We've done the cost estimating. We're 50% with the complete on the building design. We're ongoing grant research opportunities as well as green energy opportunities, and then we will be looking to bid the project in June.
Mary, that was perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, Mary.
And you did that on the fly. I appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, it's been great being involved in the project. We definitely appreciate all the input. I know Pat's been staying late many times and giving up his lunch break sometimes sometimes I call him at 1:30 and I can tell he's eating a sandwich or something because he did a noon tour. But he's just been very dedicated to the cause. There's been a lot of positive comments, a lot of people that come and see the facility. Really, it's more impactful than just this video alone. So if you have a chance, please take that opportunity to go see what it looks like in person. And it's great to see that although there's comments and questions out there, I feel as though they're more looking at opportunities to maybe adjust the scope a little bit, but I think everyone recognizes the need for the project. So I think it's really positive. You know, obviously, they're very visible in the community. You see the yellow trucks out on the road on a daily basis. They're keeping our roads clear in the winter. They're out there doing leaves in the fall. So it's definitely a great staff that he has down there. So it's unfortunate that they've been working in these conditions for so long, and it's just a really positive thing for the community to get behind this project and give them what they need. So